Greetings, friends! Guess what? We have merch now! Check out our exclusive Unhinged Network gear, including t-shirts, hoodies, and even, wait for it, coffee mugs! Plus some Unhinged show t-shirts and all that stuff. But more importantly, coffee mugs! Check out unhingedsn.com for the official Unhinged Sports Network store today. And, get some stuff and all that glorious stuff. Enjoy the show, guys. Hi, guys, it's Dan. Time to BS Podcast and the Unhinged Sports Network have recently partnered with Fubo TV. What is Fubo TV, you might ask? Well, here's the thing. Fubo TV brings you hundreds upon hundreds of channels, including NBC, CBS, Fox, ABC, ESPN, and many more, without the hassle of a cable contract. Don't believe me? Click the link in the description now and start your 7-day free trial today.
It's time to BS.
Hello, friends and everyone on the internet. Welcome to episode 100 of Time to BS. So, we're finally here. Episode 100. And I thought, it would be a good idea to sort of reflect on these past 100 episodes. Where I could just, ramble on what it feels like for 10-20 minutes. And just really reflect on everything that happened. So, we've had people that have come on, we've had people that leave. But we still keep going. The point is, nothing feels more heartwarming than, just doing the thing that I love to do. And when we started this show, me, Mike, Kyle, Will, and Dave, when the five of us started, it was a dream of mine to have a place, a show where people could speak their mind and just talk whatever the fuck is on their mind. And you guys, the fans have helped me achieve my dream of just doing the thing that I love to do. And I thank you all for that. I really do. So, I'm going to stop rambling. So, thank you guys for 100 episodes of Time to BS Podcast. And here's to hundreds more. Cheers, guys.
Ladies and gentlemen, we fucking made it.
It's time to BS.
It's not one of my proudest moments. That's for
and
sure.
you paid the price this Sunday for it. You paid the piper.
Yes. Oh, thank you, Karma.
The Church of Josh Allen.
Yes,
The Church
of Josh Allen.
LG sins against you.
Yes, the Church of Josh Allen is not pleased with me right now.
A U Stadium podcast.
Grace!
Still struggling?
And part of the Unhinged Sports Network.
And now to start your weekend with us.
It's time to BS.
Hey, Rach, how you doing? Cheers to...
I'm good.
You are not drinking alcohol tonight.
I'm drinking alcohol.
I lied.
Refraining from that for a little while, so I have wine.
Okay, wine is acceptable. I got vodka on me.
I have some in my fridge, but it would take a lot of time to go make a spicy Bloody Mary.
There we go. Rachel, it's a full bottle.
Nope. I'll drink it, so it's pointless for me to get a cup.
There you go. I got my Pinnacle right here, so.
Plus, that means I'll have to wash another cup in the house.
Smart lady using her noggin.
That mom brain.
Welcome, everyone. Time to BS episode 100. Cheers to that. Today is a good day. Just waiting to happen. Mike is unable to join because he's in Oklahoma, busy as all hell. And his ass is also flying to Arizona in the next 2 days. So I could be wrong with that. I could have the dates mixed up. But regardless, speaking of Mike, he is going to be the next guest for BS Sessions Volume 18, which means BS Sessions is legal. In most states.
Voltaire.
In most states here in the United States. Out of context, but wonderful nonetheless.
Yes.
Rachel, how you doing?
I'm good. I'm decent, me. I'm normal.
Of course. Of course. You're Rachel.
I'm Rachel.
Nothing wrong with that.
No.
Nothing wrong with that. We could be Aaron Donald, though.
We could.
So, Aaron Donald was like filed for like assault charges. I think it was last week.
It was
And was accused of assault over in Pittsburgh, where he went to college. And the guy posted pictures that he supposedly punched in the face, posted pictures of his scars and markings and black eyes and shit. It's like, first of all, I knew it was bullshit when I saw Aaron Donald got into a fight. First of all, Aaron Donald will not risk $22.5 million
I don't know.
salary to get into a fight with some D-bag.
Other guys have done it, though. I mean, it wouldn't be the first time.
I mean, yeah, true.
I waited for the evidence to unfold before we judge, and I was like, "Who?" I was like, "What happened? Hold on."
Like, Aaron Donald, that can't be right.
Yeah, I was like,
That can't be right here.
hold my thoughts on that one for a while.
Yeah, it was like, the fuck happened here? This can't be correct. Apparently it was the whole time. Today is a vodka drinking day. I might drink a lot today. I don't know entirely.
I'm here for it.
There you go. There we go. But, yeah, I didn't make any sense of that. Aaron Donald punching a dude in the face just because of an altercation. Like, first of all, he's smarter than that.
Yeah.
He's smarter than that. How's the lighting, by the way? Is it bad? There we go.
I turned my lamp on too, and I was just like, "Ooh, you look washed out. Turn that back down."
Oh, boy. But, what else is going? Edelman retired? Sorry.
Oh,
He had it coming, though.
the fastest way to make me cry, right there.
Sorry.
Ooh, I was not
My
happy.
bad.
Oh, God, I think it was 3 days that I was in my feels about it before I could really get back in my house.
Oof, my bad. My bad, Rich. My bad.
No, it's all right. But it was not pleasant around here.
No, it was. I could tell it was not. You were not a good place.
Livid. Livid's a good.
Let's understand who Rachel is as a sports fan. She is a Patriots fan who has always supported Julian Edelman since the day.
I just got his jersey this past year.
Oh.
So it fucking blows.
Oh,
Missed
man.
that one I won in the contest on New Stadium.
You just got that jersey?
I didn't pay for it, so, yay, all that. But still, it's like, I've just gotten that damn jersey this past year.
You just got it. Unbelievable.
But I bet you I still don't wear it all the time.
Amen to that. What else happened in the world of sports? The Yankees are shitting really bad.
Yeah.
I got destroyed on fucking Twitter.
Why I missed that?
Oof. So, this was actually, what's his face? This was earlier this morning. I posted a video of a Ranger defenseman, Jacob Trouba, getting clocked in the face by Matt Martin. Yeah, I posted on you, Steve, and on Twitter, and Ranger fans took it as, where is it? Laughing at a potential career-ending head injury. Trouba does charity events in our area. Class act, unlike your ass.
Let me tell you what I tell these other people. Fuck them nerds, okay?
Thank you.
Just like that. Fuck them nerds. They don't know.
Thank you.
They're not giving you food, orgasms, or paying you any of your electric bills. Fuck that noise. You don't need that drama.
Thank you.
You're welcome. It's for me.
There you go. Like, I can't stand social media drama. Yeah, I called him out. I was like, first of all, get to know me first before you make assumptions.
Mm-hmm.
And I was always taught, if you got nothing nice to say, keep your mouth shut.
True words have never been spoken.
There you go. So, I mean, I've never really handled social media drama better than that. But
Yeah.
is this a slow week or is it just me? Because it feels like fucking Tuesday right now.
No, it's Wednesday finally.
It's
I've been on
Wednesday.
TikTok about it, so I mean.
Oh my god. Rachel has gotten TikTok.
Oh, so fucking addictive. It's ridiculous.
We are fucked.
I'm good at it though, so I'm not terrible. I won't say I'm good at it, but I'm not terrible. So I got that going. I'm doing better than my kid. Hallelujah.
The only reason I even have this stupid app is for the what's his face? For my own personal shit, which is just welding and bullshit. And for this account called Anxiety Gang.
That's good.
Yeah, which is good. It's awesome. I love it. So, it's pretty chill.
You also don't have to give anybody your reasons for what you follow. Like I said before, if they don't pay your bills, give you orgasms, or feed you, then you don't have to worry about their opinions.
Yeah. So, I've always been, a laid-back individual, which is, who gives a fuck? Like, what the fuck are people doing? Jesus.
I don't know what happened. I missed it.
I'm so excited. So, the Islanders are getting a new arena, UBS Arena. It's a beautiful building. Now, you don't know that much about hockey, do you?
I do not, but I do know who the Bruins are, and I would follow the Bruins. I have been to one hockey game in my life, and it was the Pensacola Flyers. What else? I know the Hurricanes play around this area.
Yep.
I think.
Yeah, Carolina, yep.
Aside from those little tidbits, I don't know much. I know the fighting is hilarious, and I do love that part.
Oh, it's awesome. It's so good.
But, I'm one of those people that likes a little bit of violence every now and then. So, that's what I know. It ain't much.
That is an inside joke.
Agreed.
My bad. Did I go too far with that?
No, you're fine.
All right, good. So, a little bit of a history with the Islanders. So, they've stayed at Nassau Coliseum for 45 years.
Okay.
And no, 46 years. And in 3 years, they stayed at Barclays Center in Brooklyn, where the Nets play. And they've been trying to get an arena in Belmont for fuck knows how long. In Belmont Park, where the Belmont Stakes are held, if you're into horse racing.
Right. Now back to Churchill Downs. I know where that one is in Kentucky.
There you go.
See, I know pieces. I don't know all of it, but I mean.
There you go.
Who
So,
does?
Belmont Stakes, Belmont Park over in just outside of Queens, like literally 10 miles outside of Queens. That's where the Islanders' new building is, and they just started putting in the seats. And it is I almost shed a few tears because, knowing the history of this team the way I do, and the fact I've been used to nothing but disappointment and heartbreak for my entire life as a fan. Like, we're talking 23, almost 24 years of disappointment.
Careful, you're starting to sound like a Jets fan.
I mean, I am a New Yorker, so.
No, but like a New York Jets fan.
Yeah, true. I do support them from time. I do support them when they're on.
Can't palate.
Hey.
Hey,
Okay, I can.
Hats fan through.
And it's so heartwarming to see, you know, all the seats that are starting to come in. It's so nice. It is so heartwarming to see. It's so awesome. I have no words. It's a heartwarming feeling, and I better fucking get my tattoo of the logo very soon. Fucking hope. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. What else is going on? What the fuck? Why is my notifications are going off like a mother?
Yeah, I just saw the U Stadium one come out. Played like a jet or something.
Yeah.
Or lose, in other words.
That's cool. They have a show and we don't on U Stadium. Sorry, Ryan. Sound like I've asked you like 6 times. But oh god. Do you have Apple Music, by the way?
I have Pandora.
You have Pandora, okay.
I love Pandora.
Alright, good. I have Apple Music and that's it. It's awesome. But I have so much music bullshit. This stinking thing. 500 songs.
Oh, see, mine doesn't save like that. Mine saves I can click a band that I like and just like type it in, search it, and it'll like be like click this to hear the whole radio station for this band, and it'll play anything related to that song, anything remotely close to it.
Yeah.
In that genre, which is awesome. So I've got like 12 or so different bands listed, and they range. They're so super eclectic.
Ooh,
So
what music do you what kind of music?
I like everything. I listen mostly to rock, like 3 Days Grace and Disturbed and that kind of stuff in that area. That's my stuff. I do listen to some country. I'm not a fan of the older stuff or like all of it, but some of the newer stuff's okay. My dad listened to the blues when I was a kid, so I learned some of that. Classic rock, obviously.
Ooh.
Some mellow music I like.
Ooh.
I'm like, okay. Love you, bye. But I like all kinds of stuff. I'm not really.
Ooh.
I listen to rap too, actually. So.
I see all throughout U Stadium. It's either sports, bullshit, or rap talk, or rap.
Ugh. Yes.
It's not even good. It's not even good rap.
Mm-mm. I want to tell them all the time, go back to the older days. What you're listening to right now is crap.
Thank you.
This stuff now is bullshit.
Thank you. And the sassy Southern belle speaks her ways.
I do try.
You do. You do.
Yeah, that's my phrase is I try. I mean, I don't know. All you can do is try.
Do you, I'm sorry we're talking about the Jets, but...
No, it's okay.
Fucking Zach Wilson, do you think he goes number 2?
It wasn't him that was 2 the whole time, wasn't it? Yeah.
He was ranked as the second best quarterback the whole time, and I don't buy it.
Trevor Lawrence was supposed to be number 1.
Trevor Lawrence.
Yeah. Zach, I guess. Yeah, probably.
He looks like blonde Jesus, except without a goatee. They call him football Jesus. Why? I don't know. But like, who names their fucking quarterback football Jesus? Last time I checked, there was a quarterback by the name of Drew Brees, and that's the closest you will get.
I doubt he's playing. So I mean.
Yeah, there you go. But also, Tom Brady's wife is a fucking angel. That's for sure.
Yeah. Yes, she is.
Yeah, Giselle Bundchen.
Just like Tom Brady is a god. Yes, he is.
I can't
I'm still super pissed that he's not on my team anymore.
Are you?
Yes.
I know, it's a trick question. Because you were the first one to say, scam Newton.
He is a fucking scam. He sucked. I mean, he sucked 3 years ago, and then we picked him this past year. Why? I don't fucking know, because he was sucked for 3 years. Why do we want his bust?
I don't know why people give him a chance still.
I can understand a chance if they're good within the past year would be the exception. But 3 years and he sucked, and you still want to give him a shot, BB? Come on now. We can do better. We are not a poverty franchise. Oh, here we go. Come here. Check this out. Check out that shit.
Bud? Oh, there we go.
Yes, yes. Bye.
Mommy.
What?
Mommy, I want, dummy now.
In just a minute. Go. But yeah, he is Scam Newton. And to me, I mean, he scammed us out of a good quarterback.
Oh, boy. Yeah, I've never understood it. Why, Cam Newton is, still in this fucking league. I don't know.
I mean, this has absolutely nothing to do with his wardrobe, which I will also pick and critique at because it's ridiculous. But his game has gone.
Yeah.
Game.
That's true.
He is playing poverty ball. If he wants to play the way he's playing, he needs to go to, like, the Bengals. Or the Jets.
Yeah.
Is the upstart, because those teams sucked ass in the beginning. They could actually use it itty bitty pick me up, and that's all he'd be good for.
Yeah. Did you what's his face? What the fuck? Police are searching for a 30-pound turtle sculpture in West Hampton here on Long Island.
Huh.
What the fuck?
Cool.
I'm just scrolling through Twitter. I'm like, what the fuck?
Well, it's not in my hand. It's in your Hampton, so.
Yeah, this is a fair point. This is a fair point. Fucking, what the fuck? Stupid email. Stop! I get random shitty spam emails. I'm like, stop!
I don't listen to anything if I don't have to. I barely pick up my phone anymore if it rings. I'm like, no thanks.
What if it's me spamming your phone that Tom Brady goes back to the Patriots?
I would totally answer that call. And then I would bitch you out for telling me a lie.
You would somehow bring your ass to New York.
We're friends like that. I would totally do that to you.
I know you would. Why
the fuck are you telling me this?
I know you would. You would 100% do that to me. You would call me out on U Stadium or Twitter or some shit. You would do that.
I wouldn't do it out loud. I'd call you and do it. I'd do it in private.
Yeah, fair point. That's a good point.
I don't want to be like, why is she being such a bitch today? Meh.
Nah, but I know I deserve it if I were to do that. I'm not gonna, go up to some random person and be like if someone were to give me an attitude first, I'm like, well, fuck you too.
You pick your. I match energies. You pick your energy, and you pick me out. Pick out how we gonna be today, because it's up to you. I can fix your crown. I can knock that bitch crown.
Pretty much, yeah. Like I've tried to surround myself with good people, and I got hair on my nose. I don't know why. It's from my hair that's like falling out my head. It's like, when you get like a hair on your nose and it's just above your eyes, so it's like you're just trying to fucking get it and you can't fucking get it.
I do that when I get like a dot of makeup or something on top of my nose, like brown or black, and I can just see it, but I don't know what it is, and I'll sit there and drive myself nuts trying to figure out what
there's nothing that ruins your day quite like your eyesight being fucked up, because your field of vision is everything or some shit. Like, you need your field of vision. You need that fucking vision. It sucks.
Like I've got, fuck, what the hell is it? I can't think of what it is now. My vision is screwy. I can't see anything out of this eye. Not really. This eye is meh.
What happened?
Just bad eyesight.
Oh, that's not good.
Just over time.
Have you considered glasses?
I do have glasses.
You do have glasses.
That I need for the bad eye is scratched all the shit because I have kids. So.
Not gonna lie, you would look like one of those, like a librarian, but like the librarian in like those films that has like the yardstick also, or the paddle.
Here, hold my hair out, ready?
No, the hair down would be better. Hair down.
Oh, bun in the back.
Hair down with the glasses. Yeah, there we go. Hair down with glasses. There we go.
And someone, oh wait, I think I have these don't have lenses in them anymore, but.
Yup, there we go. There we go. Dan wins. Danny wins.
My good ones are like dark. They're dark. They
And
look
those are the perfect glasses. That's exactly what I had in mind.
Oh yeah.
That's exactly what I had in mind. Oh man, that's funny. That's really funny, actually.
Oh, can I tell you something?
Sure, what we got?
Just because this is the most exciting thing that had happened to me all day. That I made a comment on TikTok, right? And it had so many amazing amounts of views, but the content that it was for was about a horse named Seabiscuit, right? And a woman riding a man like Seabiscuit. That was the in general comment on the post. I'm still editing my book. I'm on chapter 7. Okay. The spicy scene was chapter 6. So chapter 7 is where it's kind of calmed down a little bit. I shit you not. 2 hours after I made that post, I get to a spot in the book where it talks about the girl going to do something. And she's like, maybe I should tell this woman that I'm going to ride him like Seabiscuit. I was like, shut the
fuck up.
I 3 years ago.
What the fuck?
I was like, what? I know where I'm supposed to be in life.
My priorities are straight.
I am right where I'm supposed to be.
I know where the fuck I'm going. Oh man.
But I was like, oh my God, that's what fate is made of. Finding shit that happens right then and there at the same time. That's pretty
We
cool.
are rolling. That's awesome.
I haven't done anything bad yet, so.
Woo!
Yes.
Jesus. Thank God we are a time to BS. Thank God.
I love this hour. What are you talking about?
Yeah, this is true. Does wine usually do that to you?
Wine did what to me?
Oh, you know.
Actually, no. I'm still pretty mellow.
All right.
I haven't had a whole lot of it, but there's not a whole. I mean, probably got a glass left in it, but I mean, if I wanted to go faster, I'll sit and chug it. But I mean, I might have to edit just a little bit more later on, so I probably don't need to get too drunk or I'll go straight.
Oh boy.
Edits.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh boy. What's going on here? So Robin Leonard spoke for about 10 minutes. Robin Leonard, who is a former Islander goaltender, current goaltender for the Vegas Golden Knights over in the NHL, has said he's extremely upset with and frustrated with the NHL, who has said players were promised COVID quarantine, isolation restrictions would ease if players were vaccinated. And he said they were lied to. Now, for those who don't know who Robin Leonard is, I would get Kim on, but she's currently busy with fuck knows what. But Kim is the biggest Robin Leonard fan I know, for obvious reasons, and that's a story for another day. But Robin Leonard is a huge mental health advocate, as ourselves over on this podcast. He has said time and time again, the NHL needs to focus on mental health. We need to focus on mental health as a society, as a country, as a nation, as fucking everyone around this world. We need to focus on the importance of mental health. And I said, thank you. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Marshawn Lynch said best, protect your chicken. Did he say that? I don't know. I lost track.
I also said, I'm only here so I don't get fined, so.
There we go. But you know how I am with mental health importance and shit. I mean, fuck.
We all have to be, though. I mean, come on.
Hey, there you go. You can't just be sipping vodka like this guy.
Football's going to 17 games.
Yeah, 17. We didn't talk about that last week. That's right. The NFL has approved a 17-game season.
Yes.
But what's worse is that the NFL also approved single-digit jersey numbers.
Of course they did.
Great. The NFL trying to be more like college. That's wonderful. I hate it. I really hate it.
Approved a relaxation of rules for the numbers and players with certain positions can wear because of expanded practice squads. Running backs, wide receivers, tight ends, defensive backs, and linebackers can all wear numbers in the single digits now if they choose.
That's so dumb.
So much extra shit to deal with. It's like
so dumb.
Hey, Trevi, can you hand me my glasses? They're on my dresser. Thank you.
Oh, God. She's getting glasses.
Now that I got a little person to go do my bidding.
There you go. Smart.
Yes, my blue ones.
Smart.
Your blue ones?
Yeah.
Yes. Thank you. And you're so careful with them after you already scratched the shadow.
Yup.
I'm telling you, you gotta pull the hair up into a bun or something.
I'm telling you, it works so much better going down. It works so much better when the hair's down. There we go.
But yeah, they're all that side's all scratched to crap, so it's like I can barely see out of it anyway.
Mommy.
But yeah.
Mommy.
Good glasses.
Ma, why are you have that pants?
No, I do not have that pants. Go find Michael.
Are you doing?
I'm talking. Go find Michael.
Mommy. I want a gummy snack now.
I'm not giving you a gummy snack right now.
Nah.
Bye. Kids are so much fun.
Oh, man. Do you miss the fireball yet? Yes, she does.
I got this.
We have paper.
Please go play. If it wasn't because it had like the whiskey in it, and or the wheat in the whiskey, and I'm not supposed to have that right now. So if it wasn't for that, I'd still be drinking it. But when I don't drink it, I notice that the swelling in my foot and the swelling in my knee, it goes down a little bit. So
how is it doing, by the way?
Still arthritis, gout.
Sucks.
Still sucks. But I'm still using a cane to get around. I'm still taking a leave every morning. So but the fact that I can walk is kind of a bonus. I'm not upset with that. I tire out easy. I can't pick up anything. I can't bend down to pick up anything off the floor. If it's on the floor, it is dead to me. I ain't touching it. It's gonna live there. It's gone.
Stay there.
I ain't touching it.
How's my neck, by the way?
Huh?
How's my neck doing? Is it bad still, or is it good?
No, it's still good. If you get worrisome, get some foundation. Or some concealer, not foundation. Get concealer.
I could get also an ice cube also and just rub it on my skin.
Or I think, what did they tell us in high school? Cavity protection toothpaste works.
Yes, it does.
Cool tip for us, or for me, but
Using the head.
I was a good girl in high school, so I didn't really have to do that. Quit laughing. It's not funny.
We had a whole BS Sessions episode on this, Rach. Oh, man. This is fun.
Innocent until proven guilty. You can't prove shit.
I can't prove shit. Unless if I go back in time somehow.
No, I was actually a pretty good person. Pretty good kid.
And so was I. I didn't party. I didn't do any stupid shit.
I started drinking when I was 16, but I had my reasons and they weren't very good ones, but still. But I didn't do anything else.
I did not drink until I was 22, and you remember that day.
Yes, I believe I do. Just like I remember the day Splash got on the U and was like, I lost my...
Hello, random person with a mop for a face.
No, he's fine.
He hasn't shaved in 4 years.
He's fine. Shh, I'm on this podcast. No. Goodbye. I'm so sorry. That's okay. Just I need to keep my paper. Wait, okay. Go out. Bye. It's another one of my children. See? Have multiples. It's so much fun. Hi. Bye.
What's up, dude?
Bye. Shut the door. Okay. They never leave you alone.
Well, that's true. There you go.
Only the big one hasn't come in here yet because he's on his Xbox in his room. I won't see him again until I call his name.
Oof. Oof. Oh, man.
But no.
What else do we got here in this world? What the fuck? Jalen Waddle is top receiver in the draft. What the fuck? What the fuck is going on here? What the fuck? Who holds, first of all, this person twisted their wrist around and drank they twisted their wrist around like this and grabbed a beer this way. Like, they're quadruple jointed in their hands. No, they bent their hands, they bent their fingers backwards.
Mom.
I love you. Get out of my office. I don't know if I can do all of that.
No, it was impressive, and this person drank a UFO beer that way. Like, that was impressive. I'm looking at it like, what the hell?
Yeah, that's great.
We say that?
No, you may not say that. You may get out of my office.
My bad.
No, you're fine. He's her worse. He was watching me watch TikTok today.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Give me 2 seconds. Let me lock this door.
Yeah, no problem. And stuck with me, ladies and gentlemen.
Nope, just gotta lock the door. Oh, God. Get out. Thank you. Goodbye. Thanks for coming. And now you're gone. And maybe recommend.
Oh, boy.
Oh, all right.
The NFL schedule gets their release date. What was it, May 22nd?
Wait, what now?
May 21st is the... What's his face? The NFL releases their schedule.
I thought we already got our schedule. I already have mine.
No, like the actual dates of the games. We have the opponents. We have the actual opponents.
Might not know the dates, but I already have the opponents.
Yeah. Seahawks linebacker Alden Smith booked in St. Bernard, Louisiana, with second-degree battery from an alleged April 17th assault outside of a business in Louisiana.
Damn.
He's fucked.
Sounds like it.
Do you remember Alden Smith?
I've heard the name.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell you what spot he plays, but I've heard the name.
Yeah. Oh, May 12th, excuse me. May 12th, the schedule comes out.
Okay. I think I predicted we would have 11 wins with what ours was, with who we had. But depending on who we get at QB, God, just anybody better than Camden. Please.
God.
Ugh.
Robin Leonard continues to be furious. Being bipolar, one of the things they tell you not to do is isolation. He says he's frustrated in regard to mental health issues during the COVID-19 pandemic. Great!
Super.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Just confuses the fuck out of me. Oh boy.
Oh, have you heard about what's happening Saturday, April 24th?
What is Saturday?
April 24th.
What is on the 24th? I did not know.
It's all over TikTok, and I don't know if it's anywhere else. But it's supposed to be.
Yes, I know what you're talking about. Yes.
I'm not going to be leaving my house.
I
My anxiety is too high for all that crap.
Oh God. So
I always get weirded out about people being around me anyway. So if I have to actually stop and watch every single person around me and I ain't leaving my house.
So is this a good topic for me to talk about or for us to talk about?
Everybody needs to be aware of their surroundings.
So some dipshits decided to, I don't know, let's just say, have a National Sexual Assault Day on April 24th.
Yes, it was supposedly a joke on TikTok made by 3 or 4 guys, if I remember the clip right, talking about for the women who clowned them, they were going to come back for them and do what they wanted. And so,
Here's
literally,
where Dan gets mad.
when I got on TikTok, every single Southern country, any kind of boy, good old boy type, every one of them was like, try, see what happens. I'm like,
Yeah, exactly. There you go.
but I ain't going at my house.
There you go. So, here's where Dan gets mad. That's fucked up, one, for people to even joke about it.
Agreed.
And the fact that, correct me if I'm wrong, the world would be a lot better without TikTok. Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong.
Okay, well, I like TikTok. So, I mean,
Okay.
I don't like all of TikTok. Obviously, I don't follow everybody's everything, but I like TikTok.
Only Rachel and 2 other people I know get TikTok. There we go. Done.
I mean, I've only been on it a week, though, so I mean, it'll probably fizzle out at some point for me, but for right now, it's still fun.
But the fact that this is going on is disgusting.
Yeah.
And, the fact that, this isn't being talked about more is absurd to me.
Yeah.
I
heard, like, some of the police and stuff around the areas and stuff, they know about it, and they're watching out for it, but there's not a whole lot they can do until things start happening.
No. But anyone who, if I'm going out and I see, guys going up to ladies and doing fuck knows what, I'm throwing fists.
Yeah.
I'm throwing fists. And those who know me know I'm a protective motherfucker. Even if I don't know you.
Yeah.
You lay your hands on any woman, it's going down. It is going down.
One of the guys that I was talking, or that posts on there a good bit, and he was giving the advice that, ladies, if you feel like you're being followed or you feel like you're going to be attacked, just walk up to the biggest guy you see that you don't know. Obviously, you probably won't know them if you're by yourself, and just kind of grab onto him and be like, hey, yeah, you're with me right now for the moment. Because if you do that to some random guy and he looks behind you and sees what's going on, he's probably going to try to stick up for you at the very least to make sure nothing happens to you. And that's good advice, honestly.
Yep.
It's better than running and being chased down.
I have this picture. Give me a second. According to users, a group of men have declared April 24th as National Day for carrying out rape and sexual assault. It is not clear where the trend is orchestrated or exactly who is responsible for beginning it. And the second I saw TikTok, I was ready to lose my fucking mind.
Yep.
Because I have a love-hate relationship with TikTok. Because these fucking numbskulls think it's so goddamn funny to post this shit. It just pisses me off, man. It pisses me off.
Me too. Subject change?
I would drink more, but this is too easy.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can get Hector on this crap. Let's end this segment real quick.
I was going to ask you what your sandwich was this week, but okay.
Oh, actually, yeah, croissant. The sandwich from last week.
Mm-hmm.
It was ham. It was honey glazed ham, American cheese, BLT with honey mustard, homemade.
That sounds really good. Oh God.
Homemade.
See, I can't have meat right now, so otherwise, yeah,
That's the problem.
Sounds really good. I'm basically sticking to what's healthy, veggie type. No any kind of purines in my system, or you got to get all the uric acid out and all that crap. So it's mostly veggies, and more fucking veggies. And no liquor. Like, I don't want to detox my body, but I guess I don't have much of a fucking choice.
Yeah, let's let's change the subject and get Hector on here so we can get his thoughts on the Super League. Be right back, guys. Hello, Hector. How you doing, my man?
I'm good, man. Feeling great. Just walk my dog, so he wouldn't be any bit of a pain for y'all. So.
All right, so joining us here for episode 100 to discuss some European football. And these factors of Instant Game FC. I want to start with what the fuck? I mean, you had the same reaction as me.
With the European Super League, I mean, basically what it was, just owners of some of the top clubs in all of Europe. Obviously, 6 from the English Premier League, from Spain.
Hold that thought for a second, Rachel. I think I think it's your fan. It's a cross noise.
I'm sorry. Just that.
No, it sounds like a motor's going off or some shit.
You're also sitting on my keyboard, so how's that?
That's why.
Okay.
I had you sitting right next to my computer just because it was a good prop, but I can hold.
There we go. Yeah, so continue, Hector.
Good.
Sorry about that.
So basically, the 12 teams that everybody's talking about is Manchester United, Manchester City, Chelsea, Arsenal. Somehow, I don't know. They're not necessarily looking great. I don't know why they would be deemed worthy of being in the Super League, as well as Tottenham. And then obviously Real Madrid, which is the club I actually support, and Barcelona, Atletico Madrid. But basically all the big clubs, and ironically enough, some of them are actually owned by some American groups.
Yeah.
Stan Kroenke is one of the owners for Arsenal. Yeah, it's terrible. I do support Arsenal, and I've hated him since he bought the club. It's essentially what they're doing is they're trying to improve Champions League. If that's what they're saying, but honestly, it's for them to get more money. That's all they're really trying to do, is a way for them to get more money, get more TV viewership, and obviously these are the big clubs in the world, and that would help them. People are going to watch those games. Everybody wants to see Juventus versus Real Madrid or Barcelona versus Manchester United. People would pay to see those matches. But the only thing that sucks is that there's no way to get a spot, because there is 5 qualifying spots, but that no one's not entirely sure what that means. Does that mean like top of your league that it's going to move you in there? No one's not entirely sure on that one. The basics is, no matter what, these teams are always going to be in this Super League, and that's the issue that the fans have. UEFA and FIFA, them coming in to kind of like try to stop this from happening. It's just that they also care about their bottom line as well. If they lose those clubs in the Champions League, and they're not, they don't want to see them competing in, doing all this stuff and not earning their right to compete in those extra tournaments. So that hurts their bottom line. That's if anybody wants to know what UEFA and FIFA are doing, it's just they're trying to cover their investment. But the fans, the thing that they don't like is the beauty of having, a Leicester City, who not that long ago won the English Premier League, one of the biggest upsets that makes people love the game so much. They earned their spot to win in England and then go into compete in the Champions League. That's what people like seeing those underdog stories happen. And I mean, you're seeing it now in Italy with Atalanta. That's that team that's kind of earning their right and competing in the Champions League as well. You lose that when you create this Super League, because obviously they don't want those teams, because they're not going to get them extra money.
Yeah, you lose the competitive edge. You see it a lot with the NBA, especially, where you have teams that are literally tanking for top draft picks. You have it's a 2-team league in the NBA now. It's been that way for probably the last 5, 6, 7 years, and you're starting to see a little bit now with the National Football League, where it's sort of like a 4 or 5 team race, but for the Super Bowl. And the only league that probably doesn't do it is hockey, and to an extent baseball. Baseball used to be that with the Yankees, but not as much anymore. Hockey, not so much. It's Hockey is all gas, no brakes. Like, balls to the wall, let's go. Like, last one out, let's go. With the Super League, you're losing, the competitiveness. You're losing all of that. And when I didn't understand the whole point of the Super League when I first heard about it, I was like, oh, this is. I know these clubs. I know who they are. I know who doesn't know Barcelona? Who doesn't know Barcelona? Arsenal. I mean, Manchester City, Real Madrid. I can keep going and going. Who doesn't know these clubs? The problem, and it's all these clubs, and like, wait a minute, and I'm starting to see, it's like, in men's basketball in the NCAA tournament, it's like Kentucky, Duke, Kansas, North Carolina all form their separate league. It's like, what the hell? And I see why fans are upset, and I completely understand it.
No, yeah, for sure. I mean, like I said, the fans' issue is that you're depriving, especially like the fans that are of those small clubs, because with Americans, most of American fans that do support teams in Europe, most of them it's the big teams in Europe. But in Europe, there's the loyalty; they support their local clubs, and I mean, you have that small club that gets a chance to play against Arsenal or Manchester United. That's big for their fan base, because that helps that club as well, because they're getting some more revenue, because they're bringing in they're getting TV time, they're getting those things, and that helps them as well. So it's an irony that the big clubs are talking about, that they're trying to save football and save the game, but you're also going to hurt the little teams. The little teams are the ones that are going to be most affected by it, because for them, those opportunities to play in Stamford Bridge and play in San Siro, those are huge moments for them.
Yeah.
And that's what's being robbed from them, from not letting them compete in Champions League and not letting them, compete in the Premier League. Is that's what you're hurting the little clubs, and I think that's what the big clubs aren't understanding, and they're thinking that they're saving the game when really they're not. This is why people are saying you're killing the game when you do this, because you're essentially, this is a sport that started from. It's a poor man's sport. I mean, ironically enough, as we're talking about players that are expected to get like $200 million transfers, but this all started from just guys coming out of work and playing this game, and that's how they started these leagues. And there's still some leagues that right now these guys play Sunday, still have their regular jobs. They're just playing on the side, and they get a chance to play against an Arsenal.
Yeah.
So it's still a going thing, and the tradition is there. But like I said, a big picture. I mean, I can understand what they're trying to do. Obviously, the pandemic hurt everybody, but they're thinking as if the pandemic only affected them, when they don't realize that there's smaller clubs that the pandemic definitely hit them.
Yep.
And those chances to play against a Chelsea and an Arsenal, that helps them. And I think that's what hurt everybody else. The Super League could work, but it would have to work in a way where there's going to be a way that there's a qualifying factor that not just the big clubs are going to get in there. If you finish, like, say, basically Champions League that's basically what the Champions League is. Like, if you read the format and the kind of the way they were structuring it, the matches, the schedules, and all that, essentially it's a Champions League, and that's the part that's like, if you really wanted this to evolve, you could have the Super League. You just couldn't do it without including the other clubs as well.
Yep. So how does this affect? I read something that it also affects the Olympics in some kind of way. The Olympics in Tokyo over the summer. I don't know if you read that, or potentially it affects a little bit with I think it was FIFA or the Olympics, or it was the World Cup, actually. It was the World Cup.
The Olympics, FIFA has no sanctions in the Olympics. But I mean, obviously, if you're an American-born player and you're under the age, well, actually, U.S. won't be participating in the Olympics because they couldn't qualify. But but if you're under the age of 23, obviously you're qualified to be part of the Olympic team if your club allows you. So that's a whole other issue there. But like I said, FIFA's also thinking about their bottom line, and they know the Super League can definitely hurt UEFA, which is obviously a part of FIFA. That's one of the sections of FIFA. And so they're like, okay, well, you guys are taking money away from me, so because I get some of that Champions League money as well. So we can't have this. And that's when they added that they would actually ban players that play for these Super League teams if they choose to go through the Super League. And that would obviously hurt the players because every player, no matter where they come from, they want to play for their countries. No matter how small their country is, they want to play for their countries. And that's what FIFA knew directly, that they could impact the players. And obviously you saw players speaking against their clubs that are part of the Super League, which you saw managers, players, fans all going against the ownership. So this was clearly owners thinking that they didn't underestimate the fans is what basically happened. But yeah, if you deprive a player, and that's the irony of it all, because the reason why these clubs are so well looked at and all that is because of the players that they bring in. They bring in a Cristiano Ronaldo, they have a Lionel Messi, all those big names. Well, if that can't compete, especially for Cristiano Ronaldo and Messi, this could be their last World Cup. So I'm like, wait, you're telling me I can't compete in the World Cup? No, fuck you Juventus and fuck you Barcelona. I'm going to go play with Leicester City or PSG because they're not in the Super League, and I'll still get to go. I'll still get to play with a good club, and I still get to go ahead and compete in the World Cup.
Yeah, it's a complete fucking shit show if you ask me. I'm glad we actually have an expert on this who can actually talk to us about this instead of giving us gibberish bullshit like Sports Center, ESPN or some shit. Like, no, your shit. The second I saw that the Super League was forming, I'm like, I gotta get Hector on this because he's probably Kelsey maybe to a degree. I mean,
Kelsey knows the shit. I mean,
I get that.
We got Unhinged FC together for a reason, but yeah.
There you go. But like, your shit, man. You know your shit. You know the ins and outs of this shit. You really do, man. So, like, it affects UEFA and FIFA, and it affects the World Cup on obvious reasons. What else does the Super League potentially affect?
I mean, that's basically what it is. I mean, at the end of it all, it affects the small clubs. It obviously it would affect the players if they can't compete in the World Cup. And somehow if they would have continued to do it, and FIFA and UEFA would have ended up pushing what they were going to do. And I mean, even the leagues that were like La Liga, EPL, and Serie A, they even said that they would actually not allow these clubs to compete in their league. So that's including domestic cups and their league titles. And that's also revenue that these clubs are going to be missing out on, which at the end of it all, their goal is to get more money, and they're going to lose money in the process because if they would have chosen to continue. And technically it's not the end of the Super League. It's more like a to be continued because there's still 3 clubs that still are kind of trying to restructure it and try to maybe write it out a little bit better. Because they didn't expect the fans to have this much of an outcry for it. Yeah, and I mean that's the thing that at the end of the day, I don't think people realize how powerful soccer fans are. I think that's the one thing that you got to take from it is because the people in Europe, it's a whole different breed of fandom there. And they clearly showed it. And that's just. I think that's the only thing you can really take away from it is you can't underestimate the fans. I think that's what the owners, and that's the thing that most of these owners, they have no real connection to the club. Like they don't necessarily have like a respect to its history. They should have a respect to the history, but they don't. But guess who does? The fans.
Yep, we do. And the Super League is only based in Europe. It doesn't affect MLS over here in the States, obviously for different reason because it's 2 different leagues. It's 2 different, how are there? Because I never really got into MLS. I know Champions League to a little bit. I know Premier League to a little bit. Are the rules in MLS different as opposed to European League to a degree, or am I drifting somewhere too far?
I mean, at the end of the day, they're playing soccer. That's what if there's like a similarity, they're playing the game the exact same way. They're still, the same parameters on the field. It's still you score a goal, that's a point. It's that same basics. The only thing is that I would say MLS is different from Europe. Obviously, Europe doesn't have a playoff. Like at the end of the seasons, whoever finishes first, that's the champions. That's in majority of the leagues in Europe. Whereas in the MLS, you have an Eastern and Western Conference. Certain, I believe right now, I think it's still the top 6 or top 8 teams qualified to the playoffs, and then that's where So, I mean, that's the only thing that's different is that there's a playoff. And it's not like they're the only league that has a playoff system. I mean, Mexico has a playoff system of their own. So that's probably the only thing that's different. Also, there's a salary cap in the MLS versus in Europe is basically whatever you have in your pocket that you can go ahead and use it. So the MLS has a salary cap. They do things a little bit differently. They don't follow the FIFA schedule. So whenever we have international breaks, MLS still continues where, and that's kind of sucks because they do have international players on some of their rosters. So they end up essentially losing their best players during that period. So there's some things different with the MLS, but I mean, I do have my issues with the MLS, but I think that I'm fine with the playoff format at the way they do it because I think here in the US, it needs to be like that so that fans could kind of mainly watch soccer. I think the goal should be just to watch soccer, but for them to at least understand it, like, okay, they got to go to the playoffs, and then you still it's that feeling that your team is still in it. Like, you just got to be in it to win it. And so I think with the MLS, even though it's different from Europe, I think it's fine the way it is because we still have to be able to have some sort of common language with America. And I mean, the most common language in America is like, oh, we get playoffs. So, and I'm fine with that.
Yeah, there you go. There you go, man. We're going to take a quick break so we can play some advertisements here on break. But Hector, thank you for joining us, man. I greatly appreciate taking your sweet ass time to go join the bullshit department, if you put it that way.
Man, no problem. It was great. I'm glad you reached out, man. I mean, that's what we're here for, man. We're all part of the same network. We should definitely be looking out for one another. So definitely greatly appreciated.
Damn straight, man. If you ever need any hockey knowledge, let me know.
I'll think about that.
More Southern information. I got you.
There you go. All right. Let's take a quick break, guys, and listen to some advertisements along the way. Woo! What's up, guys? It's Dan from Time to BS Podcast. Are you looking to get your team's favorite gear at the best prices out there? Look no further than Fanatics.com. There's always some great deals at Fanatics. Every league, every team at the best prices. Get your fan on at Fanatics.com. What's up, guys? Thanks to our friends at U Stadium for supporting this podcast. Do you like sports and debates? Oh, we know you do. Don't lie to us. Download the free U Stadium app today and talk all sorts of things sports and even earn some great prizes. Debate with all kinds of fans from the NFL to the NHL, even UFC and many more. Download U Stadium on Apple and Google today.
It's time to BS.
Hey, Mike.
Yes, sir.
I got a question for you.
Go ahead, Dan.
Did you know that Rob Van Dam's wife is a porn star?
I don't know that. How did I miss this, then? And what's her name? You know what? Go Google. I'm going to Google this thing.
A U Stadium podcast.
Alright, for those watching on YouTube, you will notice that you will be stuck with the fucking logo for the remainder of the show. But for those listening on, our podcast platforms, you will basically hear us. Myself and John is here in the Cruise Cave. What's up, bro? How you been?
I've been good, man.
Just chilling as always.
Yeah, you could say that.
We are watching hockey. We have splits ring going between the Rangers-Flyers game and the Islanders-Caps. So we're going to watch some hockey while talking some bullshit and sports, as we always do. Peugeot, for God's sakes. John is in his Mark Messier. Those jerseys, am I wrong to say the white Ranger jerseys are the best in the league?
No.
Because they're so nice.
I would say so.
They're so nice.
I would say it's either the White Rangers or the White Blackhawks.
Ooh. I like the home Blackhawks jersey, though.
No, to me, the White Blackhawks is the epitome of the Blackhawks jersey.
Ooh, can we argue the Nordiques?
Yeah, those are classic.
The Nordiques jerseys are nice, though.
The old Winnipeg Jet jerseys. From the original incarnation.
What the fuck happened there with Samsonov? What the hell? Islanders almost had a goal within the first 2 minutes of the hockey game. The Rangers are playing the Flyers, so this is probably going to be a 9-3 game in favor of the Rangers. If you guys get that joke, then there you go. But
you get that joke, you must fortunately watched Carter Hart this year.
So I saw a meme the other day of you've seen Infinity War, right? Avengers.
Yeah.
So are the Knicks good? Yes. Yeah. What did it cost the Yankees? Oh man,
there's too much
they
talent.
Had it coming though. That's the thing.
There's too much talent on that lineup for them not to get it together.
I saw it coming though, from a mile away.
The Yankees will pick it up, but I don't think they're any World Series contenders.
No. By the way, our drinks of choice today are Guinness and Angry Orchard, so nothing too crazy today. The Yankees did it themselves. They did. They focused way too much on the home run game. Like, the Red Sox right now, forget it. They're winning it's too
No, because the Yankees built this team with so much arrogance. So much we're the Yankees, we can do it this way. The rest of the league does it this way. They just I blame Brian Cashman being arrogant on the way the Yankees look.
It's not just that. It's the fact of the Yankees, rightfully so, avoided the one thing they should have done when Judge was a rookie. They avoided pitching. Yeah. They avoided the pitching game. And the pitchers are like, if I give up
pitching to win in the playoffs.
If the pitchers are like, if I give up 2 runs, I'm losing this game.
You need pitching to win in the playoffs is the issue.
They're not hitting. The Yankees aren't hitting.
So then they have nothing.
Mm-hmm. It's bad. It's really bad right now. I told a friend of mine, hey, listen. 80 games into the year, if they're still under, if they're 20 or 30 games under 500, trade everyone.
If they're not going to be 20 or 30 games under 500.
The only players I say off limits to are Garrett Cole, DJ LeMahieu, for obvious reasons, Gleyber Torres, and to an extent, Urshela.
I'm not a Yankee fan. I'm telling you that it's not getting that bad.
No, it's not going to get that bad.
I bet you 80 games in, at a minimum, they'll have at least 45 wins.
It's the Yankees.
I bet you they'll have at least 45 wins, 80 games in at the minimum, and that's with everything and that would be an absolute disaster to me.
I say slow down because we're what 12, with 20 games in here so far. They're 6-11.
Yeah. It's
17 games in.
Yeah, it's very early in the season.
It's very early.
It's too early to hit the panic button.
In a baseball season. 162 games. The fact that there are these numbskulls that honestly believe that the Yankees season is over 17 games in. 17 games in. That's like saying if you're, watching the Giants or 2 games in, they're 0-2. It's like, season's over.
Yeah, in 2007 they won a Super Bowl.
Football's different, though.
In 2007 they won a Super Bowl after going 0-2. You can't just be so early in the season and just panic.
Well, football's different, though, in that aspect, though.
Football, a loss can be devastating.
Yeah, but also, 17-game season now. 17 games.
I don't like it.
I don't like it. I like it for, from a business perspective. Because they had to do this.
To me, the ideal thing...
They had to do this, though.
Yeah, I understand it from a business perspective, but to me, the ideal setup is 16 games, 17 playoff.
Yeah, true. But what they could do is have no bye week in the playoffs. But I like the traditional way of 2...
no, because the bye week, I think, discourages teams from saying, you have to fight for that seed, then you don't play your backups for a meaningless game in week 17.
Yeah.
Because look at what the Eagles did this year. It was disgusting.
Oh, so bad.
It was anti-competitive.
Yeah, they were clearly tanking because it's either... Well, part of it was not their fault. Part of it was not their fault because everyone got hurt. And they had no offensive line.
But still, like, it's anti-competitive. It's not the product that a professional football team should be trotting out.
That's a fair point. There's not a sadder Islander than Kyle Palmieri. He had a glorious beard, man. It sucks that you have to shave it off, but it's the Lou Lamoriello culture.
Yep.
Had to do it. Had to do it.
Lou has his ways.
Lou has his ways. Lou has his ways. However, they did not shave for the entirety of the playoff bubble. They did not. Confuses the hell out of me.
I guess Lou lightens up for the playoffs now?
I don't know, probably.
He used to not for the Devils, that's for sure.
Yeah, that's the thing. Because it's Uncle Lou.
Yeah.
Well, Lou is the Godfather when you think about it.
Yeah.
Do you think Uncle Lou or do you think Godfather?
To me, he gives him the Godfather
He's
vibe.
the Godfather, 100%.
Yeah.
He's
like,
the Godfather.
Ever, like, hear the stories of, like, players having to, like, interact with him, like, when he was in Jersey and shit?
Yeah.
Like, the way he, like, presents himself, the way, like, his ideals, everything went.
Is Shesterkin in?
Yep.
He is in. Good. Isn't Georgiev the number one? Or is it Shesterkin?
I think it's Shesterkin, but it's been, like, back and forth.
Oh, that could have been... Oh, beautiful. Beautiful play by Pellick. That was beautiful. Pellick just grabbed that... Just hopped and grabbed the puck out of the air. Just...
Here's one. Do you think Philly fires AV?
No. No, God, no.
Despite this year?
Despite this year, yes. It's not his fault. But then again, it's an AV coach team, so...
Yeah.
What the hell do I know? Ooh, I felt good.
To me, the Flyers are showing all the symptoms of a bad AV team.
Yeah, I mean, you would know this better than me, so...
Yeah.
I mean, I did follow the Canucks during their Stanley Cup run, so... That was such a fun team to watch. The 2011 Canucks.
Well, that was also a great cup final.
That was awesome. That was a great final.
Yeah.
That was an awesome final.
So much drama, so much story. Every game had some, like, going on with all that.
Alex Burrows, for one playoff run, was the best player in the NHL.
Yeah.
Unbelievable, that guy.
He did everything in his power.
He did everything that series.
And the Canucks had a brutal path to the final.
Can we... Is there a better era of hockey we can argue than early 2000s NHL?
Like, from what years? From
under 2012. 2012 backwards. Actually, better. Lockout year 2013 backwards. Like, for the first LA Kings
because I would say lockout year was
the
the
first Kings Cup. The first Kings Stanley Cup, backwards.
Yeah.
So, like, 2011, 10, 12, 9, 8.
Yeah, like, I would say,
06 doesn't count for obvious reasons.
No, I would say the 06 season was a good season.
Yeah, sure, but the fucking Oilers.
Hey, you had a lot of upsets in the playoffs.
Oh my god. Oh.
If you wanted the crazy playoffs, the 06 playoffs.
Yeah, true. But, I don't know if we talked about this. Do you think the 93 Patrick Division semifinal, Islanders-Penguins, back-to-back defending Stanley Cup champions, the Penguins, losing 7, biggest upset in NHL history?
I would say it's up there, but...
Rangers bias aside.
I would say it's up there, but Oilers over Red Wings 06.
I can argue...
Yeah, because that was...
94, 95. The Devils sweeping the 62-win Red Wings.
Yeah, that's a shocker, too.
Sweeping.
Yeah, to me, but if you look at the roster of the 06 Red Wings and then the 06 Oilers, you realize that they won that series in 6, not 7. You have to give that to them.
I don't know.
The only mark I can put against that series was that Detroit's goalie in that series was Manny Legacy.
Yeah, true point. True point.
And that's probably why they lost.
With Columbus, Tampa Bay, sweep of the first round, would that be a good one?
Yeah, because that's a sweep of a 1 seed.
The President's Trophy winner.
Yes.
Yeah. We're not talking about just like the 1 seed in the playoffs. Like
that's
the
President's
Trophy winners.
Best team during the regular season.
Slam dunk favorite to win the whole thing.
Everyone was talking about Tampa.
I did not trust Tampa to win the... I did not trust Tampa the second they won the President's Trophy. I'm like, they're going to lose to a team that's going to outwork them.
That happens all the time with President's Trophy teams.
Yeah, all the time.
Because a lot of time a President's Trophy team is a team that looks incredible on paper.
Yep.
Like, Tampa is like pretty much the stereotypical
The Oilers are the
Trophy
same
team.
thing. The Oilers of today, they would lose in the first round to... Oh, shit. Pollock. Oh, fuck. Oh, there we go. Nope. It's a little Komarov pass.
I wouldn't trust the Oilers of today in any playoff series against any decent team.
They're on my 2 guys. Well, 3 now when you think about it. Tyson Berry.
Yeah, you could say 3. But I feel like it's still McDavid's team.
Yeah. Ooh, what's another good one?
Could you say LA over Vancouver 2012? Vancouver was a President's Trophy winner in 2012.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. Even though we kind of saw Vancouver collapsing.
Ooh, I got one for you. How about this? Vegas. Do you trust Vegas this year?
No.
I don't trust Colorado either.
Yeah, honestly, I don't trust any team in that.
I do love the Devin Dubnyk trade, though, for the Avalanche.
No, it's a good trade
for them. That was really good.
Because it fixes their biggest shortcoming.
Goaltending.
Yeah.
Goaltending.
Fixes their biggest shortcoming. How can you not love that?
Oh, Joel Farabee's in the penalty box.
I would say I trust Colorado more than I trust Vegas.
Vegas is more scoring depth, though. When you look at Vegas, they have depth everywhere.
But Vegas has a lot of guys who are very streaky at the same time.
Yeah, true. Except Robin Leonard is the man, though.
Yeah. I can give you that.
I'm saying this as an Islander fan.
I can give you that. I fucked with Leonard the year he was on the Islanders.
He would fight people.
Yeah,
he would get into fights. That's why it sucked when he didn't resign here. Because it's like, he got into fights with people. Like, literal fist fights.
I didn't understand why he went to Chicago.
Like, why Chicago, though?
Like, I did not understand that decision at all at the time.
No, I didn't either.
Well, I am glad he has found a home in Vegas.
Yeah, he needed that. And signed a 5-year deal, too, with the Golden Knights.
Yeah, like, he has a home.
Oof. Are you excited for Mortal Kombat?
I am.
I am, too. Oh.
I think just for entertainment value.
I'm thinking of Street Fighter, that's why. I'm thinking of Street Fighter for big titties. Is this Street Fighter?
What, that's a big titty?
No, I'm thinking of Dead or Alive. I'm thinking of Dead or Alive, that's why. I'm thinking of random indie games.
Yeah.
Random fighting games. No, I swear to God.
Now, Mortal Kombat's the king of fighting games to me.
No, I swear to God, look. Dead or Alive titties. No, wait. Dead or Alive 6. No, not as good. What the hell? Ooh, Pajot? Nope. Bad. Damn it. Oh yeah, wait. What the fuck? Yeah. Dead or Alive 6. Swear to God. That's a fighting game.
Oh shit.
I kid you not. The Japanese. It's always the Japanese, man.
I mean, that's who makes all the fighting games.
Mortal Kombat 10.
Great times, that game.
Oh my God.
I remember I used to get so stoned and play that shit.
Oof. However, Mortal Kombat is king, though. Mortal Kombat is king. Anyone who says Street Fighter over Mortal Kombat needs a punch in the face.
They need to play Mortal Kombat.
They need to play Mortal Kombat. That's what I would say. We have so much shit going on today. So what's wrong with a simple game of chess or Mortal Kombat?
Fatalities, man. Fatalities alone are why you have to put Mortal Kombat as like
did you fucking see that video of the dipshit kid had like a piece of fish in his mouth and he was like going to an Arapaima in a fucking tank? Oh my, it's beautiful. It's gorgeous. I gotta find it. But, yeah, I'll find it on Facebook. But, you know what arapaima is, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, fucking country critters. They have those fish. They're big fuckers. Where is it? I gotta find it. It's beautiful, though. It is gorgeous. There it is. So, look at this shit. This is beautiful. Look at this idiot. Look at this idiot.
Moron.
Watch the fish. Watch the arapaima. And boom. And then I responded with fatality.
That idiot deserves
He's alive, though. He's alive. And I responded with Mortal Kombat voice, fatality.
Anybody who hasn't played that Mortal Kombat...
Anyone who hasn't played Mortal Kombat in the last 10 years needs to get into Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, I don't care like what it costs. It's worth every penny to play it.
I fuck with Smash Bros. Though. I will play Smash Bros. till the day I die. But Mortal Kombat,
it's the gold standard. Of course.
Who scored?
Let's find out.
Check ESPN. Someone check ESPN.
I'm going on right now.
Oh, have you heard from Mike yet? He's going to Arizona.
I haven't heard from him in a bit.
He's going to Arizona. That's why.
So I'll tell you something just to see if you could guess who scored.
Is it Lafreniere?
No. Take a guess. I'll give you a hit. Somebody who has a lot of my ire. Somebody who has irritated me a lot over the years.
Is it Kreider?
No. Somebody who is a holdover from the AB era.
Oh no! I feel like I know who it is. Is it Stahl? Is it
Stahl's not on the team no more.
He's not?
He's on Detroit, I think, last I checked.
That's right, he is.
But it plays the same position as Stahl.
Oh my god, is it fucking really? Is D'Angelo still there?
No.
I don't remember, I give up.
Brandon Smith.
Is it really?
Carter Hart gave up a goal to Brandon Smith.
This fucking guy.
Actually, it was Elliott playing tonight.
Oh, that was Elliott playing.
They don't even trust Hart to go against the Rangers.
It's even worse.
AB does not trust Hart to go against the Rangers after last time.
No. I don't either.
Giving up 9 goals can do that to you.
Give up 9 goals twice.
To the same team.
Oh, God.
A team that's not even going to make the playoffs.
Did you fucking see any mock drafts recently? Mac Jones is listed to go 3rd to the 49ers.
Ridiculous.
Why? Why?
I think he's like the 5th best quarterback.
I love Mac Jones though. That's the problem. I would have taken him at 20 if the Seahawks traded.
I just don't feel like he's worth a 3rd overall pick.
It's not.
And I think that's putting unrealistic and unfair expectations
Justin
on
Fields
him.
makes a ton of sense though, because he runs a natural zone scheme.
I'm not even that high on Justin Fields. But I would think he would be a better fit for the 49ers
Shout out to
than Mac
Shannon
Jones.
Hogan, by the way, for the Pellet Posse.
Those guys, some of the best in the business, and I definitely echo that. Also, have to give a little shout out to the Pellet Posse.
Yeah! Hashtag Pellet Posse. Oh, these guys are awesome. The Adam Pellet Posse.
I can't believe Brandon Smith scored a goal.
Unbelievable.
He has the most games played of any Ranger defenseman by far. The GOAT.
Oh, fuck?
Brandon Smith is the GOAT.
Oh, Capitals power play, of course.
The Rangers have a very young defense.
Is Ovechkin on the power play? Yes, there he is. And he's going to drift. He's going to go to the left.
You know what used to frustrate?
He always goes to the left side. He's always there. He's always there.
You don't have to tell me about Ovechkin. You have any idea how many Ranger Capital playoff series I watched as a kid?
Those are beautiful series, though. Those
Immaculate.
Are nice, those are nice.
7 games, always. 2013, they beat the Capitals.
I always remember when they came back 3-1 against the Capitals.
Yeah, 2015.
Yeah.
The step-on goal.
Oh, breakaway? Nope.
And one of the most memorable moment of the Ranger Capital rivalry, in the early 2010s was.
Look at Pageant playing hard.
You know what my favorite memory?
Carlson.
My favorite Ranger Capital memory of those rivals was 2012. Game 5, Rangers down 2-1. Brad Richards scored with 6 seconds left. And then Stahl sniped in the overtime winner.
Oh, beautiful.
Changed the course of that series.
Martin St. Louis, though. Against
Pittsburgh.
I remember Montreal. Game 5? Or was it 4? Game 4.
With that beautiful goal?
Yeah, in overtime, yeah.
Yeah. St. Louis is an all-time great to me.
In terms of NHL history, yes.
Yeah.
Probably the best undrafted player of all time.
Yeah, Calgary really missed out.
Oh, yeah.
They could have had St. Louis and Ginla.
Beautiful.
Think they could have had St. Louis and Ginla on the same team in the mid-2000s.
That would be beautiful. He goes to Tampa and the rest is history.
Yeah.
Wins the Stanley Cup in 04.
Yeah.
That team, though. That team.
But that also speaks of longevity when you think of, because the Rangers, that was 2014, and he was a major contributor to that team, and that was 10 years after the Cup.
Dude, by the way, has the team fallen harder than Dallas this year?
No.
I didn't trust them.
But Sagan hasn't been playing.
Neither has Jamie Benn.
Yeah. So, that's right there why they suck.
Yeah.
You take your 2 best offensive players off any team.
Yep. That'll do it. And Hugh Dobin hasn't panned out also.
Yeah, I saw that a mile away.
Yeah, of course. I liked his quote though. We're not going home. It's like Game 5. Was it Game 7 against Vegas?
Something.
It was beautiful. We're not going home. It was beautiful.
As far as like great European like.
Is it 2-0? It's not 2-0. No, it's not.
Yeah, because they don't have Hart in.
And Islanders have killed the power play for the Capitals. Mayfield shot. Nope. Scott Mayfield has been putrid this year, though.
That's facts.
He's been putrid this year. He has the weirdest shot, though.
Well, I'm giving Brendan Smith for him.
No.
Tony D'Angelo.
Colburn, though.
Tony D'Angelo.
We traded a 7th round pick for Braden Colburn. Unbelievable. Like, I get leadership, but like, damn. Colburn's what, 15 years in the league?
He no longer, I don't think, is an NHL quality defenseman. I think the ship has sailed.
The ship has sailed?
Okay, the ship
has sailed since last year, my man.
I know.
He won a cup!
Man, that ship hasn't just sailed for Coburn, about how it says. It's in the ocean. It's like freaking...
It's fucking out there, that's for sure.
Yeah.
It's like Titanic, just the bottom of the ocean.
Yeah, like, I feel like he would have been best off just winning the cup and just retiring on the high note.
I think they missed more. They missed Devon Taves. When they traded Taves, I'm like, oh god, they're going to be stuck with Mayfield, are they?
I didn't think it was the right move to trade Taves.
No. I mean, they had to do it, though. They had to. It was either trade Taves or trade Pullock, which they couldn't trade Pullock.
No.
Hey, Kim. No, Kim's not there. Kim's chill. You would like... Wait, you met her, right?
I don't think I have.
Kim Yow's girl? She's
No.
really chill, by the way.
Yeah, because I've barely been on lately because I've been mad busy.
You've been busy, yeah. I also been laying off with you and Mike, though, because you guys have both been busy like fucking crazy.
Yeah.
It sucks doing this shit by yourself. It sucks. Because I'm not the best talker when it comes to being by myself. I've been scrambling to get people.
No, it's harder by yourself.
I got Rachel on. I got fucking Rachel on.
Because you need somebody you can, like, just bounce thoughts off of.
With you and me, it's like, okay,
we can, like, just do it back and forth. Yeah, like, we can just do it back and forth all the time. Now, I'm always off Thursdays.
Well, that helps.
Yeah.
That helps plenty. So.
And then Fridays are usually my mischief night.
Of course, for obvious reasons.
Yeah. Because that's my other day I'm always off.
Yeah, that's true.
And mischief night, it's probably not the best night to reach me.
You're on God knows what.
No, actually, usually it's just been lots of car sex.
Jesus.
The love mobile.
Oh my God. Kim and her boyfriend are really fucking nice people, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, you would like her boyfriend, Jordan. He's a Ranger fan.
Oh.
He's a Ranger fan. He's really chill though. Yeah. Kim, sorry for doing this to you. Love you, girly. There she is.
Right.
Yeah, she's like famous for her Islander themed lipstick. Kim, if you're listening, we love you. No, but like in all seriousness, she's really chill. She's probably like my favorite Islander fan and probably the best like hockey fan that I know. She knows her shit.
Yeah, not one of the Islanders' Twitter fans.
She's the queen of Islander Twitter. The queen of Islander.
Because I've seen some amazing hot takes on there.
No, but she knows her shit. She stays the fuck out of like shitty shit. She really does.
Because honestly, looking at Rangers Twitter, half the time I'm on
Rangers Twitter are a bunch of assholes.
No, I honestly wanted to join Twitter and just start putting them in their place on things.
Don't join Twitter. I mean, you could, but it would be a fuck. You would fit right in with all the bullshit.
No, but I would be calling it out.
My Twitter account is fucking weird. My Twitter is weird. Twitter's weird for me. But at the same time, I can give zero fucks. I literally don't. Like, my fucking Twitter follows consist of these ladies. I want you to do me a favor. Do you have Apple Podcasts on your phone?
I think was that part of Apple Music?
It's Apple Podcasts. It's literally it's podcasts. The app is not Podcasts. Phone's right above right under your ass. There it is. Yeah, go on your phone. It's a purple app that has like the fucking podcast.
I see it.
Yeah, there you go. Go in the search bar. Yeah, okay. Type in smut. I kid you not. These ladies are fucking hysterical.
Smut.
I kid you. You would fit right in. Because I'm trying to get these two ladies, Michelle and Lisa, are the hosts of that podcast. They're hysterical. Just read the description of one of the episodes. Read the description. You will never forget it.
Jesus.
I kid you not. They're like their 30s and they're Canadian.
Damn.
Say a quick prayer real quick because you will need Jesus after this, my man.
I think I need Jesus for a lot of reasons. Me and Mr. Jesus are going to have a serious talk eventually.
Now, would you go black Jesus or would you go white Jesus? Or Asian?
Gotta go for black Jesus, man.
I rode to town here on an ass. Yo mama's ass. That Family Guy clip will forever be immortal.
Oh, that's why I said that, man.
All-time goals leader, Alex Ovechkin with 730. He's got 730 goals. Christmas. That's a first. But, no, you will love their podcast. You will love them. But fuck! 1:20 left in the first period, and the game is still scoreless. But no, I'm trying to get these two on BS sessions eventually. But the problem is they're super fucking busy with like their personal life and shit. But their Twitter alone is hysterical shit. Hysterical. Michelle, Lisa, if you two are listening,
get on.
Get on here.
We could make a classic.
Oh my god. I would immediately get they're gorgeous women too. They are. They are. You know what? Give me a second. I'm gonna go to Twitter for this. I'm gonna go to Twitter. Yeah. Here's Lisa. Okay. And where's Michelle? There she is. There's Michelle.
We got a 4-on-4 now.
Shut up! Shut up! You're such an ass. They're probably this and be like, who the fuck is this guy?
Hey, I'm a great guy.
I know you are.
I'm one of the most deranged human beings they could ever meet.
Yeah, you are a deranged human being, but you're a good guy though.
Yeah.
Matt Martin, Sydney Esiason though, his wife. God bless her. She's hot though. She is. Ooh, speaking of, what is a first bout Hall of Fame sports wife?
Ooh.
Or lady, sports lady.
Or lady.
Good. That's a good one though, because before we start recording, we were talking about Tony Romo and his dating his life of dating Carrie Underwood and Jessica
You
Simpson.
have to put Tony Romo.
You gotta put Tony Romo on there immediately.
You gotta.
He's like an immediate 1 seed.
Yeah, but the rest of this, we have to do some deep thought on this. There's a lot, man.
Russell Wilson.
What, Ciara? Yeah.
Probably. Yeah, true.
Yeah, you could put.
Matt Martin though is a very close. Is a good number 3 seed though. He's a good 3 seed. With Sydney Esiason, that's a good 3 seed. Boomer Esiason's got some genes, man. He's got some genes.
He does.
He does. He's got the good genes. I'll tell you that. What's another good one? Fuck. Dwayne Wade. Gabrielle Union.
Yeah, I can do it.
That's a good 1
I could
seed.
go for
That's
it.
a good 1 seed. Oh, we went from first bout Hall of Famer to like fucking NCAA tournament automatically. That's a good one.
Fuck.
Yeah, this is hard. This is difficult.
Yeah.
Ooh. Does Tom Brady count?
With
Giselle? With Giselle?
Yeah, I think you have to count that.
Yeah, you gotta count that probably.
Ever see Lane Kiffin?
His wife?
Yeah, ever see her?
Google this, am I?
Yeah, Google it. Because I saw her once, she was a badass.
Lane Kiffin wife, first search.
Wait, was that the first thing that came up? Smoke show, right?
Oh, her ex-wife.
Yeah, can we have a Scotty and Larsa Pippen? Larsa Pippen?
Ooh, I got one for you. Sue Bird of the Seattle Storm. Of the Seattle Storm.
Okay.
Not as good because it's
Pretty
the WNBA. Not as good. Got it.
Gotta go.
Hot sports wives. We're actually doing this. This is how we're ending the show. Let's see what we got here. Jay Cutler. How did I forget?
Oh yeah, how could we?
How did I forget Jay Cutler? How did I forget Jay Cutler? Giselle. That's obvious.
Yeah.
Reggie Bush has had his fair share of dimes. That's right. Russell Wilson, Sierra. Duh.
Yeah.
Tony Gonzalez. Yeah, look up October Gonzalez. You'll thank me later.
Okay.
Nnamdi Asomugha married Kerry Washington from Scandal?
What?
I'm not kidding. Sometimes I feel like Jesse James. Eric Decker. Yeah, that's a good one. Catherine. Do you remember AJ McCarron?
Yeah.
AJ McCarron played Catherine Webb Miss USA in 2012.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that, man.
Wow, that's 10 years ago.
He was dating her when he was at Bama.
Yeah. She was hot. She was hot. What else do we got? Cam Newton?
Mm-hmm.
Kia Proctor? Nah, not as good. Not as good. However, you know what's a good one? Ryan Tannehill.
Who we got?
Lauren Tannehill.
Hey.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Hey.
Jeff Garcia.
I forgot about Jeff Garcia.
Kyle Bowler. Oh my God. Jesus, not as good. However, Matt Flynn, though. Not too bad.
Of course he could get something with that contract.
Tony Romo, though. Actually, Eli Manning would be a close second.
Yeah, he had a smoke
Eli
show.
Manning's a good one.
Yeah, he's with the smoke show.
Yeah, he's with the smoke show. Candace Crawford. Tony Romo.
Yeah. Tony Romo just has a great record, man.
He does. He really does. Drew Brees, that's a good one. That's a good one, Drew Brees. Brittany Brees. Brittany Duncheco. How the fuck you pronounce her last name? Alicia Curry. Yeah, probably. With Steph Curry.
I could do it.
Not as good, though, but... Because it's Steph, that's too easy. Khloe Kardashian and Tristan Thompson. I forgot about that. I completely forgot about that.
I could never forget about that.
Oh, that was funny.
No, I remember that, like, let's
see what we got here. LeBron James. Nah, not as good. Al Horford. No. Eric Blitz. It's always the NBA wives. Like, Chris Bosh. She's a fucking midget next to him. The hell?
You know why?
Is he 7'2"?
But you know why that's fun? Because, like, small girls, you can, like, just pick them up, fucking, like, slam them and go...
Oh, did I fucking tell you this story, by the way? So, when I was in high school, when I went to BOCES for welding, so we had this something here called BOCES, which is like a tech school, like a trade school here in Long Island. I was dating this girl at the time, and I'm not going to say who she was, but I dated her, or I had like a fling with her or some shit, and she's like, oh, I'm not ready for a relationship. I'm like, okay, cool, fine. The next day, I see her with like 3 black guys. What the fuck? Oh, it's funny as hell, though. It was funny when you think about it.
Yeah, no, shit like that.
Always happens to me, though. That's the funny part. Always happens to me. Because I was talking to this other girl who, you know, because I've had my fair share of, like, random shitty relationships, like emotional distress and shit.
Yeah.
So, like, Patriots fan, remember her?
Yeah.
Bad. So, I was dating this girl, and she didn't delete her Bumble account after we were talking.
That's a red
flag.
flag.
3 fucking dates. I'm like,
yeah,
no.
That's a red flag.
Yeah, no, Chief. That's no bueno for me. What's another good one? Odell Beckham.
Hey.
He likes to get shit on, though.
He does.
That's just funny to me.
Yeah, people have their fetishes.
Jesus.
I can't say names, but I met a guy who
who
definitely had a piss fetish.
Shut up.
Like, I heard stories about this guy I knew from girls that fucked him that he enjoyed pissing on them.
However, Vanessa Bryant's a good one, though.
Yeah, that is a good
Vanessa
one.
Bryant. Rest in peace, Kobe.
Yeah.
That's another good one. Holy hell. Megan Allen and Devin Harris. Do you remember Devin Harris?
Yeah, I do.
With the Mavericks?
Yeah.
Look at his wife. Holy hell.
Holy crap.
God bless him.
He's a happy man.
Goran Dragic. Not as good. Russell Westbrook? Nah, not as good. Vince Young? No, not as good.
I think the best ones are the NFL quarterbacks.
Yeah, it's always the quarterbacks.
Yeah.
Jimmy Howard, Rachel Howard. She looks like a MILF, though. She looks like a cougar that's always she looks like a cougar teacher that wants to fuck her students.
Hey, if I was a student, I would be
Let's
fucking
be clear here. If that happened to either one of us, It would be you. Because you're the dog here between the two of us here.
Yeah, it probably would.
It probably would.
Yeah, I'm not gonna like debate you on
You're
that.
not gonna debate me on that.
Yeah,
because
no,
you know
like,
I'm right.
Yeah, no, you're right. Like, that's not like a debatable thing.
Let's see what we got here.
Hey, whenever I think of fucking teachers, though, I think of this guy I knew in Oklahoma.
Oh, God.
I ever tell you about this guy?
I don't think you did.
He was in my fraternity, but he had a 6-year-old kid when I was there, and he was 24. And guess who the mother was? His high school math teacher. And he was 24 when the kid was 6 at the time, so do the math.
What
of when that kid was conceived. Do the math of when that kid was
17?
When he was that kid, which means he was
18 or 16? What?
still in high school.
What the fuck? That's funny.
I used to do mad Zans with this guy.
By the way, Heath Evans, by the honorable mention, Heath Evans.
Hey.
Former Super Bowl champion Heath Evans.
Still winning.
There you go. Edger Breeze already did that. Landon Donovan, not as good. Derek Jeter? Nah, not as good. Actually, no. Derek Jeter might be a good one. Derek Jeter's a good
Derek
one.
Jeter's had some short shows, yeah.
Yeah, Derek Jeter's a good one.
A-Rod?
Fucking shortstop for the Yankees.
A-Rod?
How did we not mention A-Rod?
A-Rod.
How the hell did we not mention Alex Rodriguez?
Yeah, after I guess his ex now. She gave my favorite Super Bowl halftime show ever.
Jennifer Lopez?
Yeah, her and Shakira with all the masks, man.
I prefer Shakira, though.
Yeah.
I prefer Shakira.
Shakira's a one
100%.
badass bitch.
However, nothing will ever beat Janet Jackson or nip slip in Super Bowl 36.
Okay, yeah, that's like that.
38, excuse me.
Okay,
38.
that's the halftime show. We end all halftime shows.
Anyone who says that's not the anyone who says Prince in Super Bowl 41 is the best halftime show of all time have clearly never seen Janet Jackson 38.
Not Shakira and J-Lo though, all the ass and like the stripper pole came out. I loved when the stripper pole came out.
I'm done.
I loved it.
Forget it.
I was like, was watching that shit and couldn't believe my eyes.
Watching on repeat. Katy Perry though is a close one though.
Yeah.
Katy Perry's a good one.
Yeah, Janet Jackson the nips to him.
Katy Perry's hot though. She's got some knockers.
You see, Prince is the serious answer.
Prince is good.
That's the answer if you want.
Michael Jackson though was a good one too.
Michael Jackson was like a different level of performer.
Because it was the 90s at the time, yeah.
Like that was like Michael Jackson.
If it was Michael in the 80s, different story.
Yeah, well, in the 80s there was no touching Mike.
No one's touching Michael Jackson.
In the 80s?
In the 80s, God no.
Yeah, nobody could outperform him.
No.
Like he was like built for performing.
Prince though was really good.
He was, because that's another guy who I feel like he was just born to perform on like big stages.
You know, I was shocked that did not get a Super Bowl halftime show until very recently.
Who?
Justin Timberlake.
True, he could have done it.
Oh, he did though in 04. He did.
Yeah, he was involved with that.
He was.
He was involved with that.
Listen, if I were to talk with Justin Timberlake, be like, "Hey, what's the proudest moment of your life?" In your entire life, I think I forced the titty out of Janet Jackson
at the Super Bowl. At the Super Bowl of all places.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Because not just that he did it, that he did it at the Super Bowl.
It was beautiful. What's another good one? Brooklyn Decker.
Yeah, I can.
Tennis. She married to a tennis star? Andy Roddick? What the fuck? Brooklyn Decker's hot though.
That's one bad.
She's hot. Kobe, we already mentioned that. Heath Evans. Carmelo Anthony. No, that's good. Jesus. Wow.
I just thought something terrible, but I'm not going to say it.
No, we'll say after recording.
Yeah. I'll text you it.
Kate Upton. Kate Upton, Justin Verlander. That's probably the obvious one too. That's a good number.
Yeah, that's a good number one.
Jesus! Should I say it? Should I say
Should I say?
Karl Malone.
Karl Malone.
Wow. Google that to make sure I get the joke right.
Karl Malone.
Oh God.
You know what I'm talking
I
about.
think so. I believe so. Jesus. Oh God. She's not even hot. Am I missing the joke?
Did you read about the story of Karl Malone?
Which one? I'm missing the joke, am I? Should we say the joke? Should we say the story? Is this appropriate to talk about?
You know more about like what's appropriate on podcasts than I do.
Okay, yeah, we'll talk.
Talk about the Karl Malone story from what you know about it.
Oh God.
Like, do you have knowledge of the man's sexual reputation?
Oh, I see now.
You're learning more about it. You're about to learn.
Shit. Whoa.
Do you see why that's so bad to say?
Oh God. Jesus. Well, this is the 80s, so you could get away with a lot of shit.
I think there was more than one.
Let me see this.
There's a YouTube video somewhere on too you can watch on your own time. I'm sure, like someone explain it better.
Holy hell! Wow.
And then like all the kids who he denies that are his.
Karl Malone, second all-time leading scorer in NBA history.
Yeah.
Jesus.
You're never gonna think of Karl Malone the same again, are you?
Wow. The mailman. Man.
Will you ever think of him the same again?
Probably not.
Yeah.
Alright, guys. Thanks for joining us for this episode of episode 100 of Time to BS podcast. Oh, God. See you guys next week. Oh, man.
Karl Malone.
Shut up.
Thanks for tuning in, guys, to this episode of Time to BS podcast. Don't forget to check out our exclusive episodes of BS Sessions on Spotify, Apple, and Google Podcasts. Plus, don't forget to start your weekend with us every Friday at unhingedsn.com.